Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber. Come back at you with Katie and a beer. And a mustache. This is Muckraker. Muckraker Beermaker, I believe is their full name. It is their Ghost in the Oak. It is a... What was it? I forget.
I'll pull it up
we looked
and I'll read it aloud.
This is a crowler. We picked it up Friday. I will. It is 7.5% alcohol. Alcohol by volume.
Whenever you're ready.
And yeah, Katie. So this is 2 days old, and Katie will now read to you what this beer is.
So it's Ghosts in the Oak.
And I will pour it while she is doing that.
7.5% Farmhouse Ale. Wine barrel aged French countryside farmhouse ale with coriander, sweet orange peel, and black pepper. Yum. After a night in the coolship, it was fermented with a blend of wild yeast strains and aged for a year in American oak with Lactobacillus. And that's what it is.
I gave Katie a little bit more, but...
Worse things have happened to me.
Yeah. It's a nice yellowish orange.
It's got the funk.
It's a bit hazy, but transparent. Little under a finger of white. Kind of
finger of Kate.
Yeah. It's kind of a soapy head. It's a little soapy.
I like that.
And yeah, looks good.
Sudsy. It's buds and suds.
We'll see what it smells like.
Sure. Ooh. Got the funk.
There is a nice, it's very, what was it in? Because there's this very nice, like, floral thing.
That's what I thought so, too. Do you want me to? It's the oakies. It's oak.
Well, it's the oak, but was there, like...
It was wild yeast.
Yeah, those can impart some coriander, sweet orange peel, and black pepper. And then...
I definitely get the citric aspect,
aged for an American Lactobacillus. Oh, so it's wine barrel aged.
Like mandarin orange juice, like, you know when you get like the fruit cups that have the mandarin oranges in them and the juice when you drink that after you ate them, that's what it smells like.
It's a little more, but there is like a tartness to it.
Yeah,
from like this
but
smells
I really
good.
like it.
This smells really good. Actually, I am getting a little bit of like that wine,
whininess, yeah.
A little bit of it just said wine barrel aged, right?
Yeah. Yep, wine barrel aged. It is,
and also getting that
French countryside farmhouse, yeah.
Wood in there as well.
It smells super oaky, finoky. I really like the way it smells.
I am getting
almost like perfumey. Like it smells like a fragrance.
I am getting a little bit of pepper, but it's not coming off spicy. It's just very earthy. It's just very...
That's the way I like my pepper.
Yeah.
Because sometimes black pepper, like it can come off as like almost cumin, which like kind of reminds me of BO, which I don't really enjoy that much.
I don't know if I'm getting any orange or coriander. I don't really...
I get the orange, but it doesn't smell like orange. It's like mandarin orange juice. Like that's what it smells like.
What you were saying before. Yeah.
Yeah, like
so it's not...
Sweet wild orange is different though. It's not the same kind of like mass-produced orange smell that you're used to. It's much more like floral and herby.
I was... Because it kind of goes in with that wine and the oak thing.
Yeah.
So I was just when you said orange, I was just tying it to that and forgetting that there was actual sweet orange peel in it. Would you like to taste what it tastes like?
Let's taste what it tastes like. Let's see how it tastes with the taste.
Cheers. Ooh.
That's delicious. Tastes like...
Man, that coriander and that pepper go together very nicely.
Yeah.
And that sweet orange peel too is... I can't tell if that's the orange or if that's something from the yeast, from one of the yeasts. Because there's this, or maybe it's the coriander. There is this very earthy, like, dryness. Or maybe it's from the wood. Because it was wine barrel aged, which is wood. But then it was aged in American oak, so it might just be... And it comes off like... What is that? Have you ever... When you were in school, have you ever chewed on your pencil?
No.
You ever chewed on your pencil? This tastes like wood. It tastes like chewing on a pencil.
I know what wood tastes like.
Tastes like chewing.
But sorry, but I've never chewed on a pencil. I was terrified of paint poisoning when I was a child, so I was really normal. Really normal kid. So.
when you're, if you were lucky enough to have the same pencil until the eraser wore down and you chewed on like the metal part and like the metal part came off and then you would just chew on the end of it. It just tastes like a number 2 pencil. Woodiness. That's what it reminds me of.
That's a delightfully nostalgic memory, but I also am so disturbed that you chewed on your pencil.
She's terrified. Man, that's so cool.
Yeah. It tastes like wood. Like, for sure. I'm a big wood girl, but... No, I mean, yeah, I like that, but like also not like that.
She's saying she's got a big dick.
I do.
That was a joke.
Was it?
Yeah.
But that's not for this channel. Different channel. Yeah, it tastes woody. Tastes like when you chewed on that piece of pine bark the other day.
Oh yeah. She was like, "Here, chew on this." I was
like, no, because
tastes like wood.
My friend, who is an herbalist, was making she was drying pine bark, and she's like, "It tastes really good. You should like chew on it." And I was like, "I'm allergic to pine nuts, so I just had Keith do it just in case." But then I chewed it afterwards, and it was fine.
There is this. The pepper is in there.
Yeah, no, sorry, I went on a little tangent there.
No, it's okay. The pepper is in there, and it's like super nice. I
like pepper in everything. You can put pepper in everything, and I would be happy about it. So, but it's super present, so it's not like not like a hidden flavor. It's definitely like.
Yeah, but it's more like it's not a.
It's not at the forefront. No. It's like in the layers.
It's kind of like just floating around in there. It's very good.
It's pretty magical. I like it. It's, I don't know. I like Muckraker beers generally because they're very whimsical.
Tom does a lot of good stuff over there.
Very, very creative and like, it comes from the heart and the creative brain.
Yeah.
It's in a really special spot there too.
Yeah, we kind of went out for a little ride on Friday we went into New York City. Then we went up to Drownlands. We stopped there. And then we stopped at Muckraker because Muckraker's on the way back home. And we got there a little before closing, like half an hour. And we actually ended up, I
think we stayed till like 8:30.
Yeah, Tom was the only one there. So we just hung out. He didn't tell us to leave. So we just hung out for a little bit. Had a couple beers. Yeah.
Tried some cool stuff.
Yeah. I wish
doing?
Yeah, I wish we should try to get there more often. I always thought it was like an hour and a half from here, but it's 40 minutes. So
it just feels like a lot because it's out in the middle of, Bumblefuck, Sussex. So but it's magical out there.
Franklin, New Jersey.
So not Bumblefuck.
No, it's not really. It's a little like south. It's
south of Bumblefuck?
It's like southwest of.
I feel it's like right next to Ogdensburg, though.
I'm drinking my seltzer.
On the channel, you were drinking an unnamed seltzer brand on your channel.
I gotta edit that out. I gotta blur it out. They don't pay me, so I gotta blur it out.
They don't get your labor for free.
Not at all. I think that was just like a habitual thing. I just because my hand was here and I just picked it up.
Yeah.
It was super good. But yeah, if you're in like the southern New York, southern eastern
New Jersey, Pennsylvania area.
Yeah, it's actually kind of close to all of those things.
Connecticut's not very far.
Yeah, it's up in Franklin, New Jersey. Drownlands is in, for reference, Drownlands is in Warwick, New Jersey, and it was New York, obviously. And it was like 35, 40 minutes from there. So yeah.
Make a day of it. There's lots of good hiking, lots of good restaurants that you could take out from and eat in your car.
Man, that wood thing.
Sorry.
It's like soup. No, absolutely do not apologize. That wood thing is crazy though, because
it tastes like...
it reminded me of something, and it reminds me of like when I used to chew on my pencils.
During Hurricane Sandy, where I was during that time, had a giant oak tree fall. It tastes like the way the air smelled.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's like raw oak taste. It's like super woody.
Well, it said American oak, so I'm assuming that it was either a brand new barrel or...
one way or another.
Yeah.
She is oaky. Don't mind me. Just getting super excited over here. This adds a little bit of a layer to the...
She's doing drugs on my channel.
I'm asthmatic.
Can't take them anywhere, even on the internet. Any final thoughts? I super like this. There's wine in the aroma, but there's not that much wine in the taste, and that would be... there might be a little bit of wine in the taste, but like...
Final... I was going to say, so I thought this the first time I took a sip of it, but it gives me that like mouth-watering taste that you get when you take a sip of apple cider. Like fresh apple cider from like local fresh apple cider. But then like if you stirred it up with a wood spoon. I know that doesn't sound very appetizing, but it does to me. Big fan.
It's a little drying.
Yes, Tom, I do like beer. Are you one of those girls that doesn't like beer?
I don't think that's...
Do you not like beer?
I feel like that's not what he. I feel like that's not what he meant, or he was saying that like sarcastically.
No, I know he meant sarcastically. I feel like he was being genuine, to be honest, but like in a non-confrontational manner. I think so. I was like, I like it. But like, I actually did like it. And it had like the sativa hops. So I was like, I like it. And you were like, oh, do you? And then Tom was like, oh, do you like not like beer? I'm like, no, I like beer. That's not the problem. I'm smiling so hard my jaw hurts.
So yeah, man, it's a bit dry because I keep wanting to like.
It is really dry, but
like,
oak does that though. Like most wood the tannins in wood, generally, they are, what's the word? Can't remember the word for it, but
drying.
Not drying. It was a more fancy word for it.
Dehydrating.
I don't think I'm gonna find it. This is like my 4th beer.
She's had a few beers.
I don't think I'm gonna remember it.
It's okay. You don't have to. So yeah, any final thoughts?
That was my final thought. I do like it. I like it a lot. I like anything that tastes like wood, basically, for the most part. But it has like a really unique floral smell and taste to it that kind of lends to the experience. So I enjoy it. It definitely gives me some apple cider vibes, but without the sweetness, which is something I really appreciate. Because I don't really like sweet drinks.
Yeah, and the tartness is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
The tartness isn't. It's not
like give me agita.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
not. Yeah, it's not super tart. It's not super acidic either.
Yeah,
it's very nice.
Reminds me of Martinelli's apple cider, the sparkling apple cider, but minus the sugar.
I don't think I've had that before. Yeah. So yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to me ramble.
Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. I hope you're staying safe. Hope you're taking care of yourself, first and foremost. If you're sharing a space with anybody, as I am, hope you're taking care of each other. I hope you're supporting local, because that is important. And as I said, if you're in northern New Jersey, western Pennsylvania, southern New York, eastern New York, Connecticut even, or even New York City, I guess, you should check Muckraker out, because Tom is doing great things over there.
Industrial space, very intimate, and they're building a patio for the summer.
Yes. So go do that.
If you like good music, you like good beer.
Tom and Katie were having a music thing together. They were bonding over music.
We also have the same birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Because that was Friday, and Katie's birthday was on Thursday.
And
April 1st.
I'm going to my birthday.
Yeah.
Same
April
birthday.
Fools. So yeah, Tom was telling us about like some food place. I think it's
paella.
Yeah, I think his girlfriend's vegan. I think, or vegetarian, or
she's vegan.
And so he was like, "Oh, we went to this thing yesterday because it was my birthday, And Katie was like, hey, yesterday was my birthday too. I was like, oh, that's weird. Yesterday wasn't my
10
birthday.
years apart, 15 years apart.
Yeah, something like that.
He said,
What?
I don't know. I'm a baby.
Yes.
I'm like a 30-year-old baby.
Not quite, but almost.
Thank you. Almost 30, flirty, and thriving.
Yeah. You can like this video if you would like to. You can subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Down there. I think it's down over here.
Somewhere.
On this side.
Where the sun don't shine.
You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber spelled out. 93lumber.
Where can they follow me?
You can follow Katie on Instagram at the Botanic Babe. And you should absolutely do that, by the way. Go do that. And yeah.
Looking at you, Thomas. You haven't followed me yet.
Thomas, what are you doing, man?
Do the face. You don't get an apple cider taste in your mouth?
A little bit.
It's like the dryness from apple cider. I keep smelling my maple scrub, so sorry. Everything's all mixed up together. Thanks.
We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.